ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं दैवीं सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। श्रीमद्भागवतम Canto 1 Chapter 8 Text number 19 Prayers by Queen Kunti। माया जवनिका आच्छन्नम अज्ञ अधोक्षजम अव्ययाम न लक्ष्यसे मूढ़दृशा नटः नाट्यधरः यथा माया जवनिका छन्नम अज्ञाधोक्षजम अव्ययाम न लक्ष्यसे मूढ़दृशा नटो नाट्यधरो यथा माया जवनिका छन्नम अज्ञाधोक्षजम अव्ययाम न लक्ष्यसे मूढ़दिशा नटो नाट्यधरो यथा माया जवनिका छन्नम अज्ञाधोक्षजम अव्ययम् न लक्ष्यसे मूढ़दिशा नटो नाट्यधरो यथा। जवनिका छन्नम अज्ञाधोक्षजम अव्ययम् न लक्ष्यसे मूढ़दिशा नटो नाट्यधरो यथा माया जवनिका छन्नम अज्ञाधोक्षजम अव्ययम् न लक्ष्यसे मूढ़दिशा नटो नाट्यधरो माया जवनिका छन्नम अज्ञाधोक्षजम अव्ययम् न लक्ष्यसे मूढ़दिशा नटो नाट्यधरो यथा माया जवनिका छन्नम अज्ञाधोक्षजम अव्ययम न लक्ष्य से मूढ़ दिशा. You want to try? You can try. Maya deluding, Javanika curtain, Achannam covered by, Agya ignorance, Adhokshajam beyond the range of material conception, transcendental, Abhyayam irreproachable, Na not, Lakshase observed, Mudadisa by the foolish observer, Nataha artist, Natyadharaha dressed as a player, Yatha as being beyond the range of limited sense perception. The eternally irreproachable factors covered by curtain of deluding energy, you are invisible to the foolish observer exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. Please repeat. Being beyond the range of limited sense perception, the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy, you are invisible to the foolish observer exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. Purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In Bhagavad Gita, the Lord affirms that less intelligent person mistake Lord Sri Krishna to be an ordinary man like us, and thus they deride him. The same is confirmed herein by Queen Kunti. The less intelligent persons are those who rebel against the authority of the Lord. Such persons are unknown as asuras. Such persons are known as asuras. The asur cannot recognize Lord's authority. When the Lord appears himself amongst us as Ram, Nising, Bara, and his original form as Krishna, he performs many wonderful acts which are humanly impossible. As we shall find in the 10th canto of this great literature, Lord Krishna exhibited his humanly impossible activities even from the day of his lying in the lap of mother. He killed the Putana witch, although she smeared her breast with poison just to kill the Lord. The Lord sucked her breast like a natural baby, and he sucked out her very life also. Similarly, he lifted the Govardhan hill just as a boy picks up a frog's umbrella, and he stood several days continuously just to give protection to the residents of Vrindavan. These are the some of the superhuman activities of the Lord described in authoritative Vedic literatures like Puranas, Itihasas, histories, Upanishads, etc. He has delivered wonderful instructions, sir, in the shape of Bhagavad Gita. He has shown marvelous capacities as a hero, as a householder, as a teacher, and as a renouncer. He is accepted as the Supreme Personality of Godhead by such authoritative personalities as Vyas, Deval, Asit, Narad, Madhva, Shankar, Ramanuja, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jiva Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Bhakt Siddhanta, Saraswati and all other authorities of the line. He has himself declared as much in many places of authentic literature. And yet there is a class of men with demonic mentality who are always reluctant to accept the Lord as the supreme absolute truth. This is partially due to their poor fund of knowledge and partially due to their stubborn obstinacy, which results from various misdeeds in the past and present. Such persons could not recognize the Lord Sri Krishna even when he was present before them. Another difficulty is that those who depend more on their imperfect senses cannot realize him as the Supreme Lord. Such persons are like modern scientists. They want to know everything by their experimental knowledge. But it is not possible to know the Supreme Person by imperfect experimental knowledge. He is described here in adhokshaj, or the beyond the range of experimental knowledge. All our senses are imperfect. We claim to observe everything and anything, but we must admit that we cannot observe things under certain material conditions. Sorry. We can observe things under certain material conditions only, which are also beyond our control. The Lord is beyond the observation of sense perception. Queen Kunti accepts the deficiency of the conditioned soul, especially of a woman class who are less intelligent. For less intelligent men, there must be such things as a temple, mosques, or churches, so that they may begin to recognize the authority of the Lord and hear about Him from authorities in such a holy places. For less intelligent men, such beginning of spiritual life is essential, and only foolish men decry the establishment of such places of worship, which are required to raise the standard of spiritual attributes for the mass of people. For less intelligent persons, bowing down before the authority of the Lord, as is generally done in the temples, mosque, or church, is as beneficial as it is for the advanced devotee to meditate upon Him by active service. ओम अज्ञानम तिमिरंधस्य ज्ञानंजन शलाकया चक्षुर्मितमेन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टम स्थापितम येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यम ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वंदे अहम श्री गुरो श्रीयुत पदकमलम श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांस्य श्री रूपम साग्र जातम सहगण रघुनाथान्वितम तम सजीवम साद्वैतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगन ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांस्य हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधो जगत पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्ते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभान सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वंशा कल्पतरुभ्यस्य कृपा सिंधुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। माया जवनिका छन्यम अज्ञ अधोक्षजम अव्ययम न लक्ष्य से मूढ़ दिशा नटो नाट्य से यथोधारा। हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। So we are hearing Mother Kunti's prayers. This is in Bhagavatam first prayer offered by Mother Kunti. And Srila Prabhupada describes Mother Kunti He is not ordinary personality. His great personality, like Mother Yasoda, Devaki, she is great, very, very great, advanced devotees and great personalities. She, from, from very beginning, she went through so many sufferings, so much sufferings. But all the time, she and her children were protected by Lord Krishna. After battlefield of Kurukshetra, Ashwasthama killed 5 sleeping children of Draupadi. Then he was arrested by Arjun. Later on, due to request of Draupadi, he was released. Actually, he was the son of a Brahman. He was trained properly by Dronacharya. This is material world. In this material world, even somebody is trained properly, still if he associates with non-devotees, anyone who is envious of devotees and envious of Krishna, they immediately fall down. So due to the association of Duryodhan, and he came such a platform, even he was released by request of Draupadi, still he could not came back in his senses. He has such a grudge. Still he wanted to kill all the Pandavas, and even Parikshit Maharaj, who was in the womb of Uttara, he wanted to kill all the people. And Krishna was sitting on the chariot. He was supposed to leave immediately. Just the chariot ready, Krishna took permission from Yudhishthira Maharaj, everybody, and he sat on the chariot to go to Dwarika. Same time Uttara running came. She offered prayer. She told, "Oh Lord, protect at least if I am killed, I don't mind. My child which is in the womb must be protected." And Krishna could understand immediately Ashwasthama. He released Brahmastras to kill Pandavas and Uttara's womb. And this scene, Kunti was seeing, she was present there. And she saw how Krishna protected with his Sudarshan Chakra Pandavas, and also he protected to Umbaputara. And when she saw, and she remembered all the sufferings, and all the time they were protected by Krishna. Then with great humility, she, with folded hands, she started offering prayer to Krishna. She started offering. These prayers are not ordinary prayers. Very, very exalted prayers. She started offering Namasya Purusham Twadam Ishvara Prakarta Para Alaksham Sarvbhutanam Antar Bahir Avastita. That is first prayer. Immediately she is offering Namasya Purusham Twadyam. You are the original Supreme Personality of God, beyond the material nature, modes of material nature. Although you are inside or outside, She saw he is already within everyone's heart, even the heart of the Uttara. And outside he is sitting on the chariot. She saw personally. Everywhere. Na laksh se, people cannot see. People cannot see. Why people cannot see him? She is describing in this verse. Maya javanika channam agya adhokshajam abhyam. Maya javan agya adhokshajam. First is using the word adhokshajam. Adhokshajam means beyond the sense perception. Here we are seeing by our eyes, we are getting knowledge by touching, by tasting, by hearing. This is the knowledge acquiring senses. We get knowledge through these senses. And Krishna is adhoksha. Aksha means eyes. We cannot see with eyes. We cannot touch with material senses. It is not possible. And those who are conditioned souls, especially those who are conditioned, they cannot see, they cannot touch nothing with senses. He is Krishna, and second thing, he covers with his internal energy. He appears. Sambhavami Atmaya, he says in Bhagavad Gita. I come under my internal energy. This is external energy which we can see. And internal energy we cannot see. Just like soul is belong to internal energy, even we cannot see the soul. We cannot see the soul. Then what about Krishna, God? Soul is a part and parcel of Krishna. We cannot see the part. And this part, because we are not this body, we are part of Krishna. We cannot see, we cannot experience. So, Krishna is always under his internal energy and his adhokshaj. And what we are also agya. Agya means ignorance. Ignorance means bereft of devotional service. Some say ignorance. People say, I am not ignorant, I am scientist, I am philosopher, I am very great scholar. People can say, therefore, Acharya Agya means those who are bereft of devotional service. Because even you are a scholar, Prabhupada describing the purport, you great scholar, scientist, still you are ignorance. You cannot understand Krishna. Because Krishna cannot be seen by a person who is not a devotee, who has demonic qualification. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes, Asura Swabhave Krishna Kabhu Nahi Jane. Anyone who has demonic quality, he cannot understand Krishna. It is not possible. Demonic quality means meat eaters, intoxicators, woman hunters, drunkards. They cannot understand Krishna. It's not possible. Anyone killer, it's not possible to understand Krishna. It's impossible. So therefore, great scientists, philosophers, they cannot understand Krishna. A great example, when Krishna was present on this earth, even all the demons, Duryodhana, others, they were seeing Krishna. But they avajananti mam mudha manusim tanim asrita. Srila Prabhupada started purport from here. Avajananti mam mudha manusim tanum asrita. Param bhavam jananto mad bhut maheshwara. Mudhas, they are mood, foolish. They cannot understand Krishna. They think Krishna is an ordinary person. He is like cowherd boy. He is son of this and that. He has no culture, nothing. Because they cannot understand his transcendental nature. They cannot see him. They cannot understand by his intelligence. It's not possible. It's not possible. Even Srila Prabhupada describes in the purport, even Krishna when he was here, he performed superhuman activities. Just like Putana, he killed Putana. Putana was very powerful demon. She has 10,000 elephants' strength. 10,000 elephants' strength. And Krishna was a small baby, a few days. But she wanted to kill Krishna by feeding her breast. But she could not kill Krishna. Krishna, by sucking her breast, he sucked her life here also. Just in the power of Krishna. Krishna does not need any weapon to kill such a great demon like Putana. Even he can kill by sucking the breast. He is God. He does not need sword, any weapon to kill. And great person, warrior could not dare to fight with Putana also. But he was killed simply by sucking them. And she tried when Krishna was sucking her breast, she was feeling, because some children when suck the breast of mother feels very happy. Because he was not sucking the milk, he was sucking her life here. So she started so much pain. She tried her best to release from Krishna, but it's not possible. And how Krishna was old? Few days. That is power of Krishna. He's God. Either a small baby, all the time he's God. And then Srila Prabhupada gave another example. He lifted Govardhan hill. He was 7 years old boy. Big mountain, like umbrella. Just like children, they lift small play things. He lifted, and not one day, 7 days with this finger. 7 days, and he protected all his devotees. Similarly, so many demons he killed: Aghasur, Bakasur, Saktasur, so many. Anyone great warrior, just like Jarasandha, Kans, everybody, big elephant, Kubalapid. He was 11, 12 years old when he killed the elephant, Kubalapid. Kans, everything. But still, because they are mudhas, they cannot understand. Why they can understand? Agya. Because they are bereft of devotional service. Krishna, only God can be understand by the process of devotional service. Bhaktya mam abhijanat. Yaman asmi tatota. Tato mam tatodo gyatva visate tadantara. Not only you can understand, no, you can see him, you can play with him, you can enter his planet, you can always with him by the process of devotional service. It is described in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes, apne lukayte Krishna nana yatna kare, tathapi tahar bhakta janaye sabare. Apne lukayte. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, naham prakasas sarvasya yoga maya samavrita. I do not manifest in front of everyone. It does not. It's not possible. Even He is within your heart. Can you see Him? In every item, everywhere. God is everywhere. Why we cannot see Him? If He is everywhere. Because our eyes are not qualified to see Him. It is not possible. We don't have such eyes to see Him. We need devotional eyes. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadaiva hridayesu bilokyan. Those who have developed love. You cannot see anyone unless you have love. It is not possible. It is not possible. So, if we develop love with Him, then you will be able to see Him. You will be able to understand. You can talk with Him just like I am talking with you. You can talk with me. Same thing, you can talk with God and He will talk with you. And you can see Him only at the time of death. Everybody can see God. Krishna said, Mrityu harant chaham. I come in the form of death and takes away everything. Everybody see in the form of death. But devotee does not see Him in the form of death. Devotee see Him. He is my protector. He is my friend. He is my maintainer. He is my lover. Always devotee see Him. Always see. Because of devotional service. Because service is such a powerful weapon. Even everybody, even Krishna gets attracted towards His servant service. And great personality, very proud to serve Krishna. Just like Mother Yasoda. She is very proud to serve Krishna. All the devotees, great devotee. Forget Mother, even He Himself, just like when He expands as Mahavishnu, Balram, Advaita Acharya, they are very proud to serve Krishna. They feel so much bliss when they serve Krishna. His incarnation, His expansion, everybody serves Krishna. Everyone. And they is not here when we serve, maybe you are serving a rich person, they give so much gift, still inside we don't feel to serve Him. Always pay so much pain. I am serving since long time. He is always demanding. Yes or not? If you serve anyone here, maybe you externally you cannot tell, but inside always feel, yeah, why I have served so much. Even parents, you are serving parents, when they become sick, better let them, if he dies earlier, it's better. So much burden. And everybody start praying to God, please my parents can die quickly. Because he is unable to walk, difficult to serve him. But this is material service, in this material world, nobody is happy. But even in this spiritual platform, even whatever burden, people feel more pleasure to take burden in the service of Krishna. That is the meaning of advancement. Advanced devotee, when gets burden of service, they don't tire. No. They feel very happy. They feel happy. Very happy. This is different, you can see. Because more service, more burden means more bliss. Always engage in their constitutional position. When people are becoming old, they cannot walk, still they don't leave service of Krishna. They don't complain. I have experienced His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, my spiritual master. He could not walk. But still in the morning get up. Even his disciples used to start deity worshipping. Still he look up, okay, let me do 5 minutes. Something I can do. His last day, it's very difficult. But he did his service to his deity, and he did other service. He wrote the letter, everything. Later on, he started complaining, I'm feeling so much pain, so much pain. So point is, service such a nectarian, such blissful. Even Lord Balaram, Advaita Acharya, all incarnations, they feel very proud to serve Krishna. I am the servant of Krishna. That is called real ego. I am the servant of God. I am servant. God, ego cannot be killed. Ego can be transferred. People say I am Kenyan, I am this, I am that. But devotee say, I am the servant of Krishna. I am the servant of Krishna. So here is there, na lakshate, because you cannot see. Why? Nato natyam yatha. It is like some player. Sometime in drama, somebody playing the role. Even he is he's playing the role of king. So even if his father is there, mother is there, they will not recognize him. I remember in Chaitanya Bhagavatam describes when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was playing the role in drama, and his mother could not recognize him. Could not recognize. So anyone, because it's just see, people do make up such a way, the same thing. He is like actor. When he comes here, so comes, he moves amongst people, he does so many activities. Because of people don't have eyes of devotion, they do. Otherwise, so many, just like Pandavas could understand, he is the Supreme Personality of God. Mother Kunti, you can see, she is offering prayer, she is telling, Agyo Adhoksham, those who are ignorant, they cannot understand, but she is seeing him. She recognizing him. Otherwise, how is it possible? Prakriti Purusha Para. She is expressing, not only seeing like he has 2 eyes, 2 hands, no. She is saying you are beyond of modes of material nature. You are beyond the modes of material nature. And you cannot understand by our senses. She is seeing, she is understanding. What is the meaning? Meaning is we can see God with our senses. But when we perform devotional service, the senses becomes perfect to see God. And maybe we have material hand, but when we engage in the service of Krishna, hand start acting perfectly. I can see him with same eyes. But just like you have cataract, when operation, doctor does operation, then you start seeing things. If you put black glass, everything will be black. If you put red glass, everything will be red. Same thing by the knowledge, by yoga, you cannot understand God. But if we perform devotional service, then we can see. Therefore, I quoted the words, अपने लुकाइते कृष्ण नाना यत्न करे तथापि तहार भक्त जनाए सबारे. Even he wants to hide himself from the devotee, still he cannot. Devotee can understand immediately. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was teaching to Sanatana Goswami in Varanasi. Sanatana Goswami was asking questions, he was replying. On one point, Sanatana Goswami asked, because Sanatana Goswami could understand he is Krishna himself, immediately to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. On one point he asked, how we can understand in this age of Kali who is God? Because in this age of Kali, it is described How can we understand? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, just like every aged people understand God from the scripture, from the statement of the saintly persons. Similarly, from the statement of his scriptures and statement of the saintly person, you can understand in this age of Kali who is God. So Sanatana Goswami told, yeah, scripture says Krishna Parnam Tusa Krishna. God will appear in the golden color and he will always chant the holy name of Krishna. Always chant the holy name of Krishna. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could understand. He told, oh Sanatana, don't become very clever. Don't become very clever. Just now you can hear from me the Sakya Vesamata. The point is, Sanatana Goswami, he wanted to confirm from him, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he came to preach devotional service, Harinam, and he did not want everybody can claim he is God. Immediately he avoided. He avoided. So only somebody, if he performs devotional service, he can develop love with Krishna. When we develop love, that time Krishna will appear. Otherwise not. Otherwise not. So therefore, process of devotional service is very, very powerful process. This process of devotional service controls, even not only seeing, controls God. God is all controller. Krishna is all controller. But devotional service controls him. He controls him. So we are learning how to perform devotional service. We should learn very, very systematically. We should become very obedient. Our life should be very neat, clean, by following the rules and regulations, and we should always clean. It is described, apavitro pavitrova, sarva vartha sugato suva. Yes, yah asmaret pundigraksha, sah antar bahi suchi, Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu. So purity is very, very important. Very, very important. Cleanliness next to godliness. So we should take always bath in any condition. Even if you are little bit not clean, you are clean. If anyone remembers Supreme Personality of Godhead, he all becomes clean. So many people take so many time bath. Even so many creatures, they are in the ocean. Only by taking bath you cannot understand Krishna. This is a little bit beginning to cleaning. But somebody say, okay, by cleaning, no. Yoga smaret kundira kaksha. Anyone remembers him. Anyone remembers him, he will be automatically clean. Automatically he will take bath, his consciousness will be pure, he will become free from lust and greed. So many things there. So therefore it is very, very important, very strict. We should perform our sadhana, Vaidhi Bhakti, systematically we learn. Learning is beginning. On the learning point also devotional service very happy, very nice, very peaceful. But when we become a perfect, on perfection stage, we can relate with Krishna. We can relate with Krishna. You can seek, just like your aim is to go to Mombasa. If you go after 100 kilometers, you cannot see Mombasa. But at least you have reached 100 kilometers. But Mombasa is still 400 kilometers far. When you complete 500 kilometers, then you will be able to see Mombasa. If you are on the 499, still you have not seen Mombasa. So, therefore, there is advancement in devotional service. So, all the time is obstacle unless you reach. Unless we reach. People say, I am performing devotional service so many years. I could, okay, no problem, performing, but successful of devotional service is when we attain perfection called sadhana siddhi. when we become perfect in your performance, then it's possible to reach. Otherwise, very, very difficult. So, Maya Javanika Channam Agya Adhokshajam Abhyayam Na Lakshase Mood Disha Nato Natya Yathadhara. The Kunti Ma Kunti's wonderful prayers is offering very nice and with full great. Next verse we will able to know very nicely her humbleness. She is very, very humble. Such a great personality, exalted position, mother of 5 children. Her husband was great emperor, but she is very, very humble. Very, very humble. Therefore, she could recognize Krishna. She could control Krishna also. Krishna used to come to her to touch her feet. Krishna touching her feet, she knows he is God. He is playing the role of my nephew. He is God. That is devotee. That is devotee. Devotee recognize very well because they perform devotional service. They know Krishna very well. Very well. See, in this way, these wonderful prayers, Prabhupada described in the purport, so many points, how people are very stubborn because they don't follow the process, they are stubborn. So, they want to know God by their own knowledge. They want to see God. They want to hear how He is speaking. But here already, He spoke in Bhagavad Gita, they don't want to hear. They are such foolish. By hearing material book in the university, they become doctor and scientist. Yes or not? But they still they want directly here. But here, word is there. Just like by material education, you become a successful person. Materially. Why not by hearing Bhagavad Gita? Why you want to see him? Just this is ignorance completely. They want to see him, but they don't want knowledge, whatever is given in the books called Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. So therefore, when we read Bhagavad Gita, when we associate with devotees, when we hear Bhagavad Gita in the association of devotees, then we'll able to become a qualified to see Krishna face to face. Face to face. So knowledge is very, very important. Knowledge is very, very important. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.